dare one of you niggas to say something to me. I dare you. I dare you. Don't worry about Mac. Worry about me. Now you niggas is dealing with Poppy. Say something. When you approach me, make sure you approach me right. Ain't no talking. That fat, nasty nigga. Matter of fact, you know what? Interview coming soon with TA. Fat Joe's ghostwriter was there that night. He's the one that got the girl. He got the girl. Fat Joe, allegedly, I'm going to let him tell the story. I'm not telling nothing. But I'm going to give y'all some insight. He used TA, the young boy, to get young girls. He used TA to get young girls because TA is like 10 years younger than Joe. Or some bad body shit. He used to send TA to get young girls, have sex with the young girls in the hotel room, and then he used to watch and jerk off like bam. The only thing is, Joe liked boys and girls according to TA. He liked boys and girls according to allegedly. I don't have no proof of this. I'll let TA tell y'all. Interview coming soon. Yeah, this is the story of Fat Joe going to meet T-Mac on the block. Because he didn't want Hassan Campbell to do this interview. But the 50th year anniversary of hip-hop, you see how they trying to destroy me? It's on, nigga. With everybody. The smoke is up with everybody. I don't even want no friends after this. If I offend you, then I meant to. So he called Hocus 4/5 on the phone. Yo, tell Hassan Campbell it's not fair for him to do this interview. It's two sides to every story. Well, Joe, if you want to tell your story, let's get to that. Oh, let's get to that. Let's get to that motherfucking story. Let's talk about that girl that TA said you actually did sexually assault, and he was scared to death. One of the reasons why TA started falling back from Fat Joe, because there was a lot of rape allegations in them hotel rooms. The reason why TA was falling back from Joe, he wanted to be a rapper. Joe kept him in the background, having him ghostwrite for him, but I'll let TA tell his own story. And then he would send him out there in the crowds to get the young girls, because didn't nobody want Fat Joe, fat, stink, nasty ass. Oh, fat, nasty, sloppy nigga. Oh, fat, nasty, sloppy nigga. Hit him in the head with ill. Yo, fat Puerto Rican Lizzo. Ill? Ill? So, Fat Joe had the police called because he sexually assaulted, allegedly, a female that TA was there and said Fat Joe actually did that. She wasn't a groupie. He did that to that girl, according to TA. Allegedly. But Fat Joe, you said in your own voice, you fat, sloppy nigga, and I dare when you see me on the block, if you ain't extending your hand to give me dap, nigga, if it's on, it's on. Do not approach me unless it's on. I don't give a fuck with any of you niggas. And I'm sorry because some of my niggas is cool with Fat Joe. Shout out to Miami. Love you, Miami. Shout out to my nigga Ant. I love all my niggas. This niggas that fuck with. Shout out to Pistol Pete. Shout out to all my niggas. But the reality of it is, if you stand next to a predator, that makes you one too. My brother T-Mac fuck with Fat Joe. I love my niggas. But the gloves is off. I'm not playing with this nigga. I'm not playing with nobody. This is personal. You niggas are sitting up there celebrating Fat Joe. I mean, KRS-One, when he called me an FBI informant. And now they trying to use star power to destroy me. Well, if it's on, it's on. And if you cats keep fronting, then your ass is gone. What? All this week you've been talking about that drive-by. But ain't do nothing but drive-by. That ain't me. Y'all niggas don't even understand. The reason why you see me in Cortland, on Cortland Ave, B.O. mother's still there. His brother's still there. That's my connection to my brother that's in the grave. I love him so much. He's tattooed on my chest. My nigga's tattooed on my chest. I was in jail when B.O. died. Me and Roro, Sex Money Murder Roro, was gonna get it on. The only reason why me and Roro didn't get it on after B.O. got murdered, or rather, matter of fact, B.O. wasn't even dead then. I was getting it on with Sex Money Murder in jail. and in the streets before I went to jail. Which I didn't hear what Minnesota told y'all. It was on. It was real back then. I'm the only nigga that stepped a piece to Pistol Pete in jail face to face and backed him down, and the whole jail went crazy. Xavier Williams was there. Uptown was there. Eric Bennett was there. There was real niggas from the Bronx that was there. Pete said I didn't have nothing to do with B.O.'s death. He told me that my brother-in-law, David Mullins, killed B.O. My brother-in-law. That's why me and Pistol Pete became friends in jail. That's why. But when them niggas was in the street, now let me address the Zulu Nation. But if you feel personal, like I'm talking to you, I'm gonna address the Zulu Nation, all y'all threats, all the death threats. Y'all niggas ain't do shit when B.O. got murdered. Let's talk about when B.O. went to go meet Showbiz. When he went to go meet Showbiz, and there was alleged rumors about Showbiz having a check for $800,000. He was supposed to give a B.O. $800,000 in a check, and that same day he went to go meet B.O. B.O. went to go meet him in Castle Hill, Soundview, and at laundromat, he got murdered. For years, I thought Showbiz had something to do. I love Showbiz. Let me say that. Showbiz didn't even really know me like that, but I used to be around Showbiz with a big gun. I love Showbiz. I used to look at Showbiz was like one of my idols, just like KRS-One. So I want y'all to understand something, right? Let me just take y'all through memory lane. This shit gonna get real in this battlefield. The only reason why I'm asking y'all to hit the like button is because I want this video to be seen by the world. Because this is my real life story, and I don't give a fuck who get offended. This shit about to get real. B.O. went to go meet Showbiz, and he got murdered. Me, it's crazy because y'all don't know Hassan Campbell. I mean, y'all know Hassan Campbell, but y'all don't know Poppy. It's just weird because when B.O. died, I had a dream the day before. In the morning time, I was in jail. I remember I was in 2 Upper. And I called home. And my mom's told me. Actually, she told me that Showbiz was murdered too. So B.O., Showbiz, and AG got killed. She gave me a wrong story. But what really happened was B.O. went to go meet Showbiz. And he got murdered. So for years, I blamed Showbiz for B.O.'s death because I didn't know what really happened. All I know is that the fucking rules that old hat that we lived by, if a nigga with you when you got murdered, kill that nigga. I just didn't understand how so many niggas were supposed to be real niggas didn't do a fucking thing when B.O. got murdered. I'm mainly talking about the Zulu Nation. But if you a side nigga, if you was B.O.'s mans, relatives, or whoever else, and you didn't do nothing about his death, and you feel like I'm talking to you, then I don't give a fuck neither. Because I'm really talking to my family, the first family of hip-hop, the Zulu Nation. You niggas didn't do nothing. Fat Joe was Zulu. He ain't do nothing about B.O.'s death, but you know what? He put a song out. I'm listening to Fat Joe on the radio in jail. He said, because if he was a real nigga, then he wouldn't have got dead. If he was a real nigga, then he wouldn't have got dead. B.O. was one of the realest niggas that ever walked New York City fucking streets. So now you telling me real niggas don't get murdered? Was that a coincidence? Was you talking about, when you met? This is really where my beef really stems with niggas. Y'all want to hear the story about ask Eric Bennett, my co-defendant on my murder cases? You want to hear the story? Bam Bada really spooked me out. One day I was the story of when I was going to rock that nigga. I was going to turn that nigga TV off. We was in Bam's house in Parkchester. We in Bam's house, right? Me and Eric. And I'm talking shit to Bam. I said, nigga, I'll kill you right now. Bam said, go ahead, you ain't gonna get out of my house. You'll never make it out of here. I said, what? He said, if you do something to me, you're not gonna make it out of my house. Me and Eric went to turn the door. Open the door. We couldn't open that nigga door. We went to touch the nigga knob. We couldn't get out the house. Bam touched the door and let us out. He spooked the shit out of us. Eric said to me later on, years later, he said, yo, son, you was really gonna kill that nigga. That was the day I was gonna rock that nigga snot box in that house. I always had it out for that nigga. While B.O. was laying on the floor, he picked the little girl up. He went to go meet Showbiz and never made it home. Twin came around the corner, started shooting. B.O. picked the little girl up, embraced her, because the little girl got shot too. Y'all don't hear about that. Protecting that little girl. He had his gun on him. Showbiz was there. Showbiz allegedly chased the shooter and with B.O.'s gun. Never got a chance to, he never shot him. He chased him with a gun but never shot him. I don't know. And I want y'all to understand something. I love Showbiz. When I came home from jail, the first day that I seen Showbiz, I was talking to T-Mac on Cortland Ave. Ask Mac. Showbiz got out of that car, that Benz. I think it was a white Benz. He went to walk towards me, Mac, and another nigga named Tone. Right? It's the Tone, nigga. He went to walk towards us. I seen Show. I grabbed my 357. Mac waved to Showbiz like no. Show got in the car. Mac put me in a bear hug. I was going to push Showbiz shit all the way back. Mac put me in a bear hug. Showbiz drove off. I cried like a baby. Why you Zulu niggas didn't do nothing? And let me say this to Showbiz, right? Because me and Showbiz had a meeting. This is just me expressing my feelings towards the situation. A lot of people at this point in time, I still don't know if Showbiz had anything to do with B.O.'s death. I'm leaning towards there's a good possibility that he didn't, and there's a good possibility that he did. Overall, it hurts because I love Showbiz. T-Mac loves Showbiz. It's a hard, ugly situation not knowing if your friend set up your big homie. That's why I tell y'all, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. But Fat Joe is Zulu. Ice-T is Zulu. LL Cool J is Zulu. Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip is Zulu. Queen Latifah is Zulu. There was so much power in this industry and behind the Zulu Nation and B.O. and niggas did not do nothing when my big homie got his life, when his life was snatched, when they rocked his snot box and turned my nigga TV off. Niggas ain't do nothing. I knew when I came home from jail, I had a vengeance in me. What we got to talk about? Where Africa Bambaataa got stabbed? Let's talk about when he got stabbed. Him and Ahmed, the black belt, his manager, got stabbed. Because allegedly, Bam date raped a young boy who woke up with Bam sucking his meat, molly-whopping him in his sleep. And he woke up, went in the kitchen, got a butcher knife, and went to stabbing. Africa Bambaataa raised me, regardless of which I felt that he was like my father, a nasty pedophile father. Africa Bambaataa caught a body with me. The first homicide that I got locked up for, Africa Bambaataa was my co-defendant that I didn't snitch on. Whoever says that I'm snitching right now, I don't give a fuck. He was my getaway driver. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your wife. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Nigga, fuck you. I ain't testifying in court. I'm telling my story. Africa Bambaataa was my getaway driver in a murder. 1994, Boston Secor. In the Bronx. Hassan Campbell was locked up for multiple murders. No, that was Poppy. But in the courts, I was Hassan Campbell. Y'all niggas don't know me. I was a little nigga on the block. Y'all sit up there watching the YouTube on Cortland Ave. I can remember going on the block. Me and B.O. on the block. And a certain person that we love rode up on a bike, arguing with a car, arguing. Niggas was talking shiesty. And a little nigga that looked just like Hassan Campbell, looked like Poppy. Nigga pulled out a blowtorch and hit him in the head with the Swiss cheese, that motherfucking car. What? Y'all niggas be acting like sometimes I really want to go back to I don't give a fuck about this internet. It's so much pain in me, nigga. Sometimes I really be looking at niggas, right? And picturing, you ever seen that movie, True Lies? When Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the car with the nigga he thought was fucking his wife? And he visualized himself beating the nigga to death, but he was really still driving. That's how I look at some of you sucker ass niggas. Play with me. Play with me. Say the wrong thing out of your mouth, and now I'm talking to all my friends, especially you niggas that shared KRS-One, and y'all know what that nigga said about me. My friends, and y'all know what he said about me, nigga. Say the wrong thing out of your mouth. I've always been suicidal. But I ain't gonna kill me. But I will turn your TV off. I will rock your... I'm not playing with you niggas no more. I'm sorry. The only thing I got left right now is the grave anyway. The only thing I got left right now is the grave anyway. Fuck all you niggas. Fuck hip-hop. Fuck the fat nigga that gave birth to it. Fuck Fat Joe. Fuck KRS-One. And fuck anybody that feel like I got some... If you got... Yeah, I'll be the illest nigga in Nebraska. Fuck it. Let's turn up. We ain't gotta smile with each other. Fuck hip-hop. Where the fuck was y'all niggas at when all these young niggas was killing each other in the street? Where the fuck was you godfathers of rap? Where was y'all at? Acting, rapping, podcasting, but you wasn't in the streets. You wasn't using your Instagrams to stop these little niggas from killing each other. Fuck hip-hop. Fuck hip-hop. Because that's what hip-hop said about me, so fuck you too. Nigga, ain't no more pretending. If y'all fuck with me, hit that like button, because they're mass flagging me. So I need y'all to keep me in this algorithm. And I want everybody to see this fucking video. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. Y'all let Africa Bambaataa create a hip-hop museum. Africa Bambaataa used to be in Bronx River, the community center. Hi, Norma. Norma was there from the beginning. And Jay and all the rest of the staff that used to work in the center. And while y'all was giving out free lunches and everything else, Africa Bambaataa would take the kids from the community center up to his apartment, whether it was the one, 1595 or 1609, both of those buildings, or you want to go to Mark Terrace? You know Mark Terrace, before I started going to Truman High School, Bam used to take me to Mark Terrace over there by Co-op City where his mother, his dyke mother lived. That was a nurse. He used to take me over there and molest me. A kid. Stop playing with my age. Stop trying to save this pedophile. The nigga was nasty. Everybody in the streets knew. People used to sit up there and tell their kids, yo, certain buildings would tell their kids don't even go down the hill. They were so scared of Africa Bambaataa's army. He had an army of killers. He had an army of Omars. Niggas would go upstairs, get their dick sucked by Bam and shoot you. All of them niggas. The Black Spades. didn't want Bam down with the Black Spades and the Ball Busters. Yeah, they had a gang called the Ball Busters. All them gangs, they didn't want Bam down because they knew what he was doing. But they didn't stop him. None of these niggas stopped that nigga. So he created the Zulu Nation. And in that same center in Bronx River, hi Norma, he fucked all them kids and they knew what he was doing. And they turned a blind eye because this was hip hop, the home of hip hop. They get to see LL Cool J is hard as hell. Nigga, LL was coming through, bro. I love LL. Listen, I love LL Cool J. I know I said some things in a drunk moment. I love LL Cool J. I love Ice-T. Ice-T bought me, when I first met Ice-T, he bought me an Ice-T. Oh, let me tell y'all this story. When I first met Ice-T, he bought me an iced tea. And you know what happened? Muhammad Stanley Bell, I don't even know why he did it to me. I'm drinking the iced tea. I'm happy because it was hot. It was the summertime and we was at the Rucker game. We was in the polo grounds, walking through the polo grounds, right? It was like an army of us. We're walking with iced tea. And Muhammad Stanley Bell, I don't know why he did it to me. He looked at me while I was drinking my iced tea and smacked the shit out of me. Block it down. He knocked my iced tea out of my hand on the floor. I don't know why he did it. But what I did know was, immediately, I grabbed that Beretta that was on my waist, backed that shit out, and Big F, which is Muhammad's brother, and B.O. grabbed me. I was going to shoot him right there. I was going to hit him in the head with the... I was going to rock that nigga's snot box. I don't even know why the nigga slapped me. But I do really know he really wanted to slap B.O. He hated B.O. Muhammad hated B.O. And when I was in jail, they had a little beef. And shit got real ugly. But it's crazy. Because Muhammad Stanley Bell, right after he slapped me and knocked that iced tea out of my hand, shortly after that, I wasn't even fucking with Muhammad. Knew to edge his ass out in Bronx River. Brockathon. That started the war between the Zulu Nation and Bronx River. Knew to edge Muhammad out. I'm in Connecticut. Came all the way back to New York and got knee deep in a beef that I should have stayed my ass out of. B.O. was in Hawaii for the majority of that beef. He told niggas, keep me out of that beef. He called me. That's not, leave him out of that. Them grown ass niggas sent me through my own projects with guns, went through. There was an Illmatic shootout. Zulu Nation lost that battle that day. Hassan Campbell went through the hood trying to air shit out. I was a little boy. Them niggas took the gun that they gave me and sent me back home with no gun. This is how Hassan Campbell, Poppy, became Poppy. That beef right there took me to the next level. So I went from being the innocent little boy that was a good boy to every fucking day somebody would get shot and they were saying Poppy did it. I'm not saying I did it, but the streets were saying I did it. It was the little boy with the curly hair shooting everybody every fucking day. You niggas, all you niggas that be sitting up there judging me, y'all niggas put in work, but you wasn't doing what I was doing. I was a broke nigga. How Jay-Z said, broke niggas don't want no cash, they just want to shoot you. Nigga, I just wanted to shoot. I bust on my, you nigga, all I did was run around looking for bullets. Every day I was busting, looking for bullets. You could run but can't hide from the bullet. All I did was look for bullets. You niggas couldn't fuck with me. Now I be laughing because y'all think I'm just a YouTuber. Let me tell you something, man.